Thanks so much for tuning in, especially to our subscribers. You can continue watching unsubscribed, or you can hit that subscribe button now. It's entirely free and you won't miss an episode. Today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect cake to go with a cup of tea. It's a simple, all-in-one bowl method, my favourite kind of recipe. To make my ginger cake, I'm going to start with 295 grams of pitted Medjool dates. I'm going to cover these with water and I'm going to boil them for about 10 minutes until they're soft. Whilst my dates are cooking, I'm going to get on with the dry ingredients. So I've got my 00 flour here, which is slightly finer pasta flour, and into that I'm going to add my ground almonds. I've got dark brown soft sugar here. Next I've got 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, generous teaspoons, and half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Next I've got my crystallised ginger, which I'm just going to roughly chop. And that's going to go into my bowl as well. My dates have been boiling for about 10 minutes. I'm going to turn off the heat and add in half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. This is going to help to soften them. I'm now going to drain them. I've drained my dates and now I'm going to blend them until very smooth in the food processor. My dates are lovely and smooth, and using a spatula I'm just going to add that in to my cake mixture. I'm going to add in my 2 flaxseed eggs, so that's just 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed with 5 tablespoons of water, and I mixed that together about 10 minutes ago. It's just set up nicely. I've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla bean paste, generous teaspoons, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 90 ml of corn oil, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to mix it all really well together. So that's really well mixed there. And I'm just going to put it into my lined 8-inch baking tin. It's very sticky. Just going to try and push it evenly into all the corners. I've preheated the oven to 170 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to bake the cake for about 35 minutes. Whilst my cake is in the oven, I'm going to get on with making a very simple apricot glaze. So I've got some clear apricot jam here, a couple of tablespoons, and some boiling water, and I'm just going to let it down gently and let it sort of bubble away for a couple of minutes. This apricot glaze just gives it a lovely glossy finish. My apricot glaze has been bubbling away for a couple of minutes. I'm going to take it off the heat. Just before I want to use it, I'll heat it up again. My cake's baked up beautifully. It's lovely and dark golden on top, and to check for doneness, you can insert a skewer and it comes out clean. Whilst it's still really warm, I'm going to put my apricot glaze on top. This is a great do-ahead recipe. It keeps in an airtight container for up to a week, and it's arguably better after 24 hours. If that wasn't enough, it freezes marvellously well. Defrost it in the oven when you need it, and it comes out as good as new. I'm going to allow the cake to cool fully, and ideally you would leave it for about 24 hours before cutting into it, but I just can't wait that long. Your beautiful, rich, aromatic ginger cake. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of What on Earth to Eat Now. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't want to miss an episode, don't forget to hit that bell icon, and I'll see you again next week for another episode of What on Earth to Eat Now. I'm just going to have to tuck right in. Absolutely delicious. All I need now is a cup of tea. It's sticky, aromatic, and you get that lovely hit of ginger as you bite into those little pieces of crystallised ginger. You're going to love this recipe.